What's going on, everybody? Fireman Born here. How you guys doing today? Feels good to be back in my car. So posted my last video I think about a week ago, a little longer than that. So since then, I went on my first underway with my ship. It was so cool. So for those who don't know, an underway is pretty much your ship like making a short trip out to sea to a different port or different area, whatever. For us, it was a port. We had took an underway out to go like drop off our ammunition and stuff. Like, it was pretty cool. I'm gonna post some videos like towards the end of this. I'm gonna attach them. It might not be as, I don't know how it's gonna look anyway, but it's pretty much like some footage of like when I was out on the ship. We were out to sea. We did some flight ops, like flight operations, where like this helicopter came in. It was pretty cool. It was nice. It was real neat. I got to hang out in the bridge of the ship. The bridge is where they steer the ship, they control the ship. Got to talk to the captain, and it was real cool. Like, it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. That was like my week. That's how. So I've been away from my car, been away from like cell service and stuff. I had sometimes, but really didn't have much. So yeah, missing family back home and stuff. I had gotten a request from one of the guys that watched the video, and one of my followers. He was saying he wanted to know like where I am from when like I enlisted to boot camp, A school, to the fleet now. I touched briefly on it in the last video. I can't go into detail for all of it, because then this would be like an hour-long video. Like, my first video was like 45 minutes. I was like, God damn. But I'm not making a video that long again. Pretty much, like, if you watch that first video, it'll give you the little breakdown of how boot camp and like A school was. And then like coming into the fleet, like I said last time, I'm still fairly new to the fleet. However, it's like, I'm learning a lot. So as a fireman, I work with the engineers. I work with MMs mostly, which are machinist mates. They work down on like the engines, and enginemen really work with the engine. Machinist mates work with like different type of machinery, hence the name machinist mates. Where like, within the ship, me specifically, I work with like the auxiliary gang. So it's like we work on like the ACs and like reefers and like different type of things. And it's pretty cool. Like, we get to see parts of the ship that like a lot of people don't get to see. There's like this part where the rudders of the ship that control which direction the ship go. Like, I get to go in the area where it's like these big like hydraulic arms that push the rudders, and like I get to see them move. There's a part where it's like where you can see the shaft where like the propeller's actually attached to. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I get to do some neat stuff. That's not what I want to do in the Navy, but it's what I have to do now. So that's how this kind of works. Like, you take what you get, and then you do what you need to do to get where you want to get. So for now, that's what I'm doing. I'll be doing that for a little while. I come in, I'm an undez fireman, so you come in as a pack. Coming under the PAC program, which is like the apprentice program. And what that means is I'll be undez for a year, and then after a year I get to strike a rate. So your rate in the Navy is your job. So after a year I get to strike a job. Will it be specifically the job that I want? Who knows? It all depends on what's available. It goes by numbers. How many manned areas, what's available, what's not available, what's undermanned, what's overmanned, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so for a year, I'm gonna be working with the MMs, doing what I need to do. It's pretty cool. My command is so awesome. Like, they're real chill, real cool. I said that in the last video. So it's really good stuff. I mean, I'm out here in Virginia. Hey, listen, man, if any of y'all live in Virginia, I know some good spots, some good bars or something. Hopefully you're old enough to know that. Hit me up, let me know, cause like I don't know nothing about out here. I'm from New York. I don't know jack about Virginia. I'm about to go check out like Virginia Beach, just drive down there, see what's going on there. Other than that, I'm like usually on base chilling. There's like a Chili's right back here. I usually get a couple of drinks there, but there's a movie theater on that side. It's not much to do on the base. I mean, there's a few things, but other than that, like, you know, I want to get off base, so I'm going to just like cruise around Virginia. Y'all can always hit me up, let me know like what's some good spots. What else? I'm trying to see what else. So I had someone ask me like, what was my reason for joining, and like, do I feel like it's important to recommend somebody to join? So I like, for me, I don't like, it's not my job to sell the military. I can't down talk the military, and I won't, but it's not my job to sit here and sell you the military. What I can do is express my experiences and you weigh the pros and cons, right? So I can give you my experience so far, because I have a lot more to experience, and then you can weigh the pros and cons of it for yourself. Like I said, you know, stepping out of New York, it wasn't too crazy. I wasn't in debt too long. MEPS sucked. So it's like, all right, think about you going to a doctor's appointment, and like it's you and a couple hundred other people at that doctor's appointment, and all of you have to go do the same thing at the doctor's appointment. That's pretty much MEPS. And when you get in a room, it's usually like you and 60 other people doing the same thing at one time. It's like one big physical. Sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, you're all in there, you all do that stuff. So then after MEPS, you after MEPS, you get your date, whatever, get to spend time with your little family and stuff. Well, I'm lying, sorry. When you go MEPS the first time, it's for like your contract and all that stuff. And then the last time you go, that's like you go when you're leaving. So then after that, you get on your plane and you go to boot camp. You get to the airport at O'Hare, you know what I mean? I explained all this stuff in the first video, but you get to the airport at O'Hare and you wait there, that bus comes, you get on that bus, you get to RTC, and like you get that feeling. Like I said before, like the all hands was pretty, like they showed some pretty good stuff, but like I said, it's really nice. That video is, no, those series, they're really nice. It's not that nice. The scenery, what you saw is actually the place. It's not like, it's not there like they staged it, no. But the way things go, not as much. The yelling, like when the chief yelled at the girl, and yeah, no, it ain't that nice. It ain't that nice at all. Anyway, but the best feeling is after you graduate. After you graduate, you go to A school. Whatever your rate is determines how long you're in A school. So, because I was on DES, I was only in A school for a month. I had to do BEC, which is Basic Engineering Common Core. Do that. Once I do that, I came out to the fleet. You know, you get your orders where you get stationed. Don't get hung up so much on where you're stationed. Like a lot of people do. They're like, oh my god, I don't want to go here, I don't want to go here. Don't get too hung up on that. You know, just make the best of it. That's the best advice I could give, because that's what I'm doing. Like there's things that I have to do that I'm not happy with, but you have to make the best of it. Because, you know, this is something my captain told me last night, and it was like real cool. He was like, pick your suck. Like things in life are going to suck, but you have to pick your suck. Pick what's gonna suck for you. So it's like you have a choice to make a decision of what you want to do in life. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not always gonna be great. It's gonna suck sometimes, but you picked it. You pick your suck. So when you pick it, it's easier for you to deal with it. Like I picked to come to the Navy. I picked to be away from my family. I picked to sleep in this little small, tiny bunk. I picked to work. Well, I didn't pick to work with them, so it happens, but that's a part of the suck. I picked to be out to sea. I picked to travel, which is one of the pros. You know what I mean? I picked to not make as much money as I was making before because I have the potential to make more later on. I picked to work towards the benefits later. So it's like I picked this. So yeah, there's areas of it that suck, but I don't regret any of it. I picked it. I picked my suck, and it's like, I love it. I love it so far. It's amazing. I can't wait to like grow in this, in this field and in this career, and just, be the best sailor I can be. Yeah. So that's all I got for you guys today. My videos get long real fast. I feel like I talk for a long time and I don't say a bunch of anything. I don't understand. Anyway, so yeah, guys, like I've always said, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up in the comments. People love to comment. People still commenting about my first video. Why you wearing your cover? Why? It's hilarious. I find it so funny. The things that people get stuck on. Out of the whole video, that's what everybody, well, not everybody, I appreciate the guys and females that aren't focused on that, but it's just funny for the people that are like, they watch that whole video and then at the end they comment, why is your cover on? I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys. Follow me on Instagram, ALX_ALX_born. Same thing on Snapchat. I haven't posted on Snap in a little while. Like, I'll try to post some more on Snap. But I post some pretty cool stuff on Instagram. Like, I try to post as much as I can without getting in trouble. I try to show you guys like some cool stuff, whatever. But yeah, thanks guys. Hit me up, subscribe. I need like a solid topics to talk about. Like, I know like you guys are asking questions and stuff, but it's hard for me to like just make a whole video based on that question. So it's like, I mean, I can, but like try to pick, like, ask me specifics, like, because the questions are pretty vague. It's like there's not one single answer to these questions, because it's mostly like opinionated or opinion-based questions. So I can't give you an answer to the questions and then that's like the only answer. So let me know what you guys want to talk about. I'm gonna try to make some more videos in my camos. People seem to like that. It's just usually like I make these videos when I'm on Liberty, when I get off the ship, and by then like nobody wants to wear their camos. Granted, I still love wearing my camos. Like, it's fun. I love wearing my uniform. I wear it with pride. I've just been on the ship for a week straight in like our coveralls. Like, the engineers, we wear coveralls. When we're underway, we wear coveralls. We don't wear camos. But yeah, so catch you guys. Hit me up. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Oh, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Yeah, peace out.